It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Danny Salazar won his fourth game thus far, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 6-0. Their win streak continues now at 17 straight. As of right now, the Indians are leading the American League Central, while the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Detroit Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-6. In the standings, the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the White Sox are third in the division. The Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 7-6. As of today, the Twins are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the Reds sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. J.D. Martinez cracked 2 home runs in the game, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 2-1. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in first place in the American League East, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. The Blue Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-1. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. The New York Yankees combined for a 4-hitter as they destroyed the Angels 6-0. In the standings, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, and the Yankees are in third place in the AL East. The Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Athletics are fourth in the division. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Rockies are in second place in the NL West. The Washington Nationals took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-2. As of right now, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Braves completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-0. As of today, the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, and the Braves are at the bottom of the division. Zach Davies got his third win this season, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 4-2. Heading into the day, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, while the Brewers are atop the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 13-4. At the start of the day, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are second in the division. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they made short work of the Padres 7-0. In the standings, the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West, while the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the Giants 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in third place in the National League West Division, and the Dodgers are atop the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
We're just a few blocks Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Standing in, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adrian Beltre. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Beltre rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Gallo on third with 2 out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers do pick up a run here, and it comes on the RBI triple. Bottom of the first coming up from Progressive Field. It's now 1-0 Texas. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Rangers 1 and the Indians nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 1 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Odor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in, Brett Nicholas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-2 pitch. Towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting in, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And he misses with it. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Steve 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He carries a .308 batting average. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley's after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave one, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. The plate, Michael Brantley, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Full count still. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Andrus on to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Popped him up.
In comes Naquin.
Just foul.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
That's too high.
And a fastball just a bit up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Thames comes up with it, and he is out on the tag.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Beltre is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 1-0. In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that's in there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Nicholas finds it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Zimmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Zimmer makes a break from first. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. A runner at second, nobody out. Bunt attempt misses, so it's decision time now, 2-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mejia is retired, and there's 1 away. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-1. Pitch out. 1-1. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Leading off for Texas, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. One run, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rangers. In there, 1-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is his movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in now, Brett Nicholas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Runners off for second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. High pop-up. Kipnis over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting center fielder Delano DeShields.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delano DeShields, no hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nicholas over at second to Shields. At first, 2 out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
2 out, bases loaded. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. The 3-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Andrus has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Francisco Mejia. Fly ball heading for the alley. Mazara's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Low for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Thames takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Two out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's on his horse. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cue shot here out towards short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Brantley is off of first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Deolis Guerra will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Guerra benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
That's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in once again, Brett Nicholas. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. Jurickson Profar will be next. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Scorched to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knob.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 24, Andrew Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. To Shields on second. Chu on at first with 2 down. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 4 and the Rangers 2. For the Indians, Bradley Zimmer 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
Bradley Zimmer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A little bit outside. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Zimmer makes a break from first. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The second baseman, number 22,
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When you can't go one way, when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Line drive, base hit to right. The relay throw, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 5-2.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Joey Gallo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Here's Rougned Odor now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, captain, Brett Nicholas.
So next to the plate for Texas, Brett Nicholas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 41.
So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left-hander Michael Brantley.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in, Eric Thames. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-1 is well placed down and away for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 and it remains 5-2. Nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Cody Allen.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Softly hit out to short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's had 7 hits in 9 tries. He also has 1 home run. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
5-2 the final score tonight. Cleveland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Bauer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cody Allen closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final night for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 non-hits. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 6-0. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his 7th. The loss goes to Matt Moore. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's Walkway to Gateway.